whole-person education in several ways. Essential survival skills in a complex world are taught in our general education courses, which cover how to succeed as a student, as a person, and as a citizen. International perspectives are incorporated into every curriculum and every course. Multiple language proficiency is a goal. We also try to make sure that students not only develop as well-rounded persons, but that they know how to continue to develop and have a heart of passing their own acquired wisdom along to others. In summary, in conclusion, please allow me to restate the principles I have been presenting. 1. The university is society's main resource for encouraging social responsibility. Second, we need to train students to be citizens of the world and leaders in a global society. Third, we need policy changes that promote and preserve community-based learning. Fourthly, universities must try to reserve the trend toward early narrow specialization. And finally, the new generation must be helped to have a conscience that gives importance to human dignity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pradip. There is no need for me to make any summary anymore because he has done his job very, very well. So I would like to invite the second panelist, Dr. Desha Sankawan, who is going to give us a short brief on the historical of Thai universities and the major roles and missions mandate to Thai university, as well as what kind of adjustment we have to do in the new pressing circumstances. Dr. Desha, please.
Thank you, Dr. Chitte. As a university students in the 70s and a faculty members of the universities from the 80s up until now, so I would like to share my experiences with the activities that the universities and also the faculty members and students have a role in communities projects. Within 4 years, Thailand, Chulalongkorn University would celebrate a century of the universities as it's established in the beginning of the 20th centuries. That first universities that established in Thailand has a primary goal, the objective to establish for producing an educated class of leaders. Nothing to do with the communities. I mean, that is everywhere in the world. University in Europe or in United States, talking about the class of leaders from the very beginnings. Fortunately, the second group of the university that has been established in the country, in Thailand, we have the second university, Thammasat, as a second higher institutions that established in 1930s. We dedicate to build a democracy system in the countries as an open university, mentioned by our director this morning. But sadly, eventually that we have to close it as a kind of like a not open university and becoming one of the closed university in the countries. And then we have a third group of the university that has been established in order to what you call to produce all the experts in different fields. We have the University of the Medicines, which later turned itself to be Mahidol University, which is a major University of Health Science, and we have the University for Agriculture, Kasetsat Universities, and also University of Fine Arts. That was in the 50s. In the 60s, we have the regional universities. One of the university that established by that time will be Chiang Mai University. So here you can see that Chiang Mai University at that time, just a very new university in 1960. Up until now, this is one of the major. And also regional university that established in that period would be in the northeast, Khon Kaen University, and the southern Prince of Songkhla University. And in the 70s, the country made it the first open university, the university for the peoples. Anyone can come in. They open wide their gates. That was the first open university in the country, Ram Khamhaeng Universities. And then the second one's opened in 1980s that are based on the long distance learning, Sukhothai, Thammathirat Universities. So all the whole period that the university as a public higher education, public institutions, university more or less has a major role that engage themselves with the communities, and also we have a lot of the best practice among our universities. Among the public universities, to do something with the communities. And one of the best practice that mentioned to you in the morning, Professor Somkit, talking about the service learning through volunteering of the graduate volunteer program at Thammasat University, initiated by Dr. Poi Eung Phakon. So that in the 70s and the 80s, that all the faculty members, university students, very much enjoy their activities with the communities. Up until like the ideas after the maybe the end of the Cold War, that the idea of the privatization of the welfare, which including education. So sadly, that all the public university are asked by the government to be a kind of like another type of the university we call the public support institutions, and we have to be on ourselves. More than in the past. So by that time, numbers of the private universities, one of the forefront would be Payap universities, and some in Bangkok. A number of them are private university at that time during the 80s. So about the public university, we have to struggling very hard in order to be on our own in terms of financials. So a number of the faculties and also the department turn themselves to be a kind of like the department to offer the self-support and also the market-based programs to the students. And from that activities that we are very busy working on to fund ourselves by the self-support program and on the market-based program. And then in the worst case that education is treated as a commodities. The student can come buy and pay and buy for for their own degrees. And up until now that we still have the problem, the situations among the public university, that Thammasat University as a still public government support. But if you take a look at the whole financial situations, that we be on our own, and then we full of the self-support program. We extend our campus to Lampang a couple of years ago, and then this coming year that we cannot support itself. I mean the university. I mean the small campus in Lampang. So the main campus have to subsidies. And then right now they have to initiate the self-support program at our small campus in Lampang also. So sadly that, I mean, when we have the activities, I mean, in among the university, I mean, all the faculty members are so busy, and then all the students come for shopping for the educations. So we declining our roles, our major roles, okay, in terms of engagement with the community projects. Right now, I myself, as a faculty member, I still enjoy working with the communities, but I enjoy with the project that may be supported by some other institutions, like other public institutions or non-public institutions support the project. I mean, universities play the less roles. Or maybe right now, the higher educations of Thai universities still have a roles in communities, but rather than the major roles, just like in the past. But right now, we are playing the subordinate roles in the communities. So I think that the questions is just like how we can take it back to old days. I mean, university and communities close and very, very close together. I mean, in terms of the kind of like whatever activity they are doing. So, from my point of view, at this moment, university and also the university students are fading away or walking away from the university. I'm not sure that it will happen to some other countries, but this is a real situation for Thai higher educations, and this is I think is a kind of like a challenge issues that we all of us over here have to thinking of. I mean, what to do, what to handle with the situations of the globalisms or the our capitalisms that it penetrate into the area of educations also. So this is my point of view for at the moment. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you very much, Dr. Desha. You are very, very faithful to all audience, especially from foreign countries. Because normally most of the faculty members, especially administrators, later on maybe Dr. Suchat can confirm whether it's right or not that in Thailand we have almost 200 higher education institutes at the moment. And because of the government policy that in order to prevent unemployment cases, the government decided to promote, to bring those high school graduates, to put them all in universities so that the unemployment rate in Thailand is low. And since then, we have a lot of students, and many students, instead of trying to learn something, like Dr. Pradit has trying to pursue, to train, and to socialize, and to build the spirituality among the students, they don't care. They just want to finish their classes as fast as possible and try to get the job as fast as possible. And the roles of the professional association also. The professional association also try to dictate the curriculum, and sometimes they overlook some crucial part. Anyway, I do not want to speak it on myself because Dr. Suchat can speak much better than me. Yeah, Dr. Ramjan, if you don't mind, I think I may have to give the chance to Dr. Sumit to clarify this point, and then he has his own views as well on this policy. Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen. For our university, Lampang, Ratchapat University. I would like to talking about the past experience and for our program in strengthen community development. From the higher education policy of the government, one thing is of every university is academic service to the community, to the countries. And now at Lampang Ratchapat University, this university have a big policy for community development. Like now, every month we meeting for the board of the university council, and we given policy to the president. Now we have the president of Lampang Ratchapat University. I would like to introduce him, Assistant Professor Lek Sangmi Anupap, the president. We work together, so we work as a teamwork. The university council allocated the human resources and the resources to the project for strengthen university community development. Can you see the slide on the so we think that Lampang Ratchapat University, just 40 years ago, the government set for develop the community at Lampang. Now we have 6 faculties, then about 10,000 enrollment. For the past 2 years ago, we have set the vision for the community development. Every for the university identity, we think that on graduates, performance are public mind. I think that you know the public mind in our term is a service mind, spirit, and volunteer behavior. So every faculties, now at Lampang we have 6 faculties on together. In Lampang province we have 13 districts or 13 we call local administration. We separate our program, our project to each faculty responsible for 2 or 3 districts, responsible for some project that relevant to community development. Last 3 years we set the program for like some because Lampang located far from Chiang Mai, about 80 kilometers in the east of Chiang Mai. So some in the summers or after post-harvest, the workers or adults, they move out from province, Lampang province, to work at Chiang Mai or Bangkok or big city. So they leave some family, the children and elderly at their home. There's a gap of society in Lampang. The Royal Project has announced to create the gap of society between the families and social. So the university to have a 3-generation project. 3-generation project. That means 1 generation children, adult, and elderly. We set up the committee among university staff, reader in the communities and some reader in another agency relevant to the area. After we set up the committee, work with the community program, and we set the priority of working with community, like a research or training program, or training some kind of job or vocation to bring some knowledge to the people, try to increase the earning or some we call wisdom for release the gap. I think that is our aim for community development at Lampang. Many projects run by some departments, some program. From now, we just have 3 districts going on